So I recently took my driver's test at Santa Teresa, California, and it went really well. My appointment time was at 9, but I wasn't able to start my test until 10. I recommend going a bit earlier because of how busy it gets. The process is quite simple and straightforward. You kind of just go into the DMV when you get there and register your car and everything, get everything set up. Then you'll pull up your car to the testing area. Then they'll come to you and they'll ask you a couple of questions, making sure that your car is safe and ready to go. It's pretty important to know the hand sign. I know someone failed that portion of the test. So just learn your hand sign and know where the emergency parking brake is, defroster, headlights, defroster, and the wipers. Those are the questions they'll ask, and afterwards they'll proceed with the test. The test for me took only 13 minutes, but I know it could range from around like 15 minutes or even longer. Really just depends on who's testing you. I thought that I was gonna fail my test. I think I was really lucky for who the instructor I got. She was really lenient and nice. But always try to have a smile on your face and stay calm. When you're nervous, that will make the instructor very nervous too, and that'll also make them think that you're not confident enough to drive. So just remain calm and take a deep breath. There's a lot of, if you're gonna take your test in Santa Teresa, they'll test you a lot on turning right. My other friend recently passed their test too from Santa Teresa, and she took a lot of right turns, and me as well. Also, make sure to work on your lane changing because there's a lot of lane changing there, and keeping up with the speed limit is important. At Santa Teresa, the speed limit ranges from 35 to 45, and a lot of people would tend to drive really slow because they're scared or nervous. But it's okay to drive 40 or even 42, 43. That's better so you don't block traffic. So yeah, just keep up with traffic and stay calm, and good luck on your test. Another pro tip is for the pulling over. They tend to ask, if you're going to take your test at Santa Teresa, the instructor will either ask you to pull over right when you turn right from the parking lot. If they don't ask you to pull over there, they'll ask you to pull over when you get into a smaller neighborhood. But either or, you get a lot of space. And make sure when you pull over, don't worry about being close to the curb because they're gonna ask you to reverse for a very long time. So if you pull over too close to the curb and reverse back, then you might hit the curb. I almost did that because I reversed really close. I pulled over really close to the curb, and when she told me to reverse straight, I feel like I was gonna hit the curb because I was so close to the curb, but thank God I didn't. So that's just a pro tip.